right. Let's take this over to race 1.
I got the jitters. I'm excited.
All right, let's talk a little bit about our keys to the moto here. As we mentioned earlier in the practice session, corners are going to be a big one. The Dorno corners are tricky. They look like bowl turn berms, but these are really at 45-degree angles. It's very easy to wash your tires out. So a lot of riders are going to try to take the inside line here on these corners. Got to maintain consistency. A good start is another main key to this race. This is a tricky start. It's a 180 followed by a left-handed 90-degree into the hole shot. And the last thing I want to mention is lap traffic. Dorno is a quick track, so some of our class leaders here might get into lap traffic early, and it's good. They just need to maintain composure as they're passing through the pack. So 15-second board is up, and let's get our gate drop here for the C class. Mojo, keep an eye on chat in case anything happens, please.
All right. Everything looks good.
All right, looks like we got a hole shot here for Merv. Let's take it down closer to Merv here. Sorry about that. I had to make sure that my names were showing up in game. So looks like we've got Merv up front here in the lead. Kenny and CC Kawasaki was in second. It looks like he might have gone off the face of that jump sideways. In third place here, or second place, sorry, we have Luz. Another person has gone off. I'm telling you, these corners are going to be wild here tonight.
Mike and Kenny just got into it. That's what we were talking about. Like, leave the motion at the door. Mike did not mean to take him out, but he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Merv might be trying to check out early here. Mike and Johnson, representing Factory Goon, are already in a quick battle for third as we cross the finish line and start heading into the S turns here.
I see Lowell's in second, right?
I believe that's correct, yes. And he is on Merv. He has caught up to Merv, Luz has, and is starting to make a push for the lead here.
Oh, Merv made a mistake. He's off
Merv
the
goes
track.
off track. Merv goes off track. That gives the lead to Luz.
And here comes Jason.
Johnson with Factory Goon tried to make a pass on Merv for second and ends up going down.
The Mike has trouble getting around him. Almost goes off the track too. That's having Ripon MX is caught up to the pack.
Well, we have a lot of Factory Goon representation here tonight. Exclamation point Factory Goon in the chat to learn more about the riding community and how you can become a part of it. We have got third, fourth, and fifth place Factory Goon riders here trying to make a push for a podium position. Luz is still in the lead. Merv in second as we come across the finish line. Johnson in third. Ripon MX in fourth. And Mike goes down in fifth in these corners. Again, these corners are tricky. They look like bowl turn berms, but this is really a 45-degree incline. You try to ride it through it, kind of like a supercross style corner, and it doesn't work that way. The front tire likes to wash out on you. Sometimes it can ride you high.
It looks like Paradox is in 12, but he was in practice. He was super fast. I expect him to move his way up. He is on Essence right now, just doing everything he can to get around him.
We're going to stick with the battle between Paradox and Essence for a bit.
catching the pack too. Oh, Paradox is off the track. Ooh, Ripon MX is down on top of the lip of the jump. That's not good. Oh, Paradox goes off the track. Ripon falls behind him. Mike and Essence are battling. Looks like Merv is in 5th. Or he's in 3rd, my bad. Lowell's has a nice cushion.
Yeah, Luz has started to check out. Let's see, we have Jansen still in 2nd place, it looks like.
Yep, and Merv.
With Merv in 3rd. Kenny with CC Kawasaki in 4th. JJ in 5th. Paradox in 6th. Ripon in 7th. Let's try to find a good battle here. Essence is trying to catch up to Mike as quickly as he can. Man, things are starting to get a little bit spread out here. Let's see who went down. Paradox went down maybe, and Ripon has caught up to him.
Lowell's is coming up to his first lapper.
Still a pretty close race here between Essence and Mike. Keep eyes on this for just a minute. And Essence went down. Essence has gone down in that corner. That's given Mike the cushion that he needs and some breathing room to kind of check out, and Mike goes down. Mike goes down in the corner. So now it's starting to slinky back up together. We've got Panic Rev, Clapped, Mike and Essence get together and go down again. Uranus goes down again. This track is going to be insane tonight. I can't wait to see the A and B class racing together. It's carnage, man. Mojo, you called it. You're a fortune teller. This is going to be a very heated, emotional battle between some riders. I won't be surprised to see an exchange of words in the pits. We have another Mike here who tried to scrub over this tabletop and went down, and Merv with the Spectator's Curse immediately goes down.
And goes back to 3rd. I was going to try to tell you that he got into 2nd, but now he's back in 3rd. Now he has to make up all that time again.
And does that give the 3rd place position back to Johnson, it looks like?
2nd place.
2nd place position to Johnson. So Merv is in 3rd. Kenny is in 4th. Let's see, where is our leader?
He's already at the finish line. He is checked out. It's going to need a miracle for them to catch up, it looks like, at this point.
Yeah, Luz is in a world of his own right now. I mean, Johnson is 8 seconds back the last time that he crossed the finish line, but this timing and scoring is about to update here. Let's see what it says when he crosses this time. 16 seconds. Luz has a 16-second lead. Kenny is still hot on... Man, we have a really close battle here for what could potentially be 2nd place. We've got Johnson in 2nd, Merv in 3rd, and Kenny in 4th, and they are all within the same lane as each other.
What I'm curious is when Lowell's catches up to the big pack battles, because these people are fighting for a position, and they're not just going to let the leader go by when they want a spot too.
Right. Merv goes down in the corner here. I don't want to let that go by, but you're absolutely right. There's going to be a lot of battles in the mid-pack that are going to become lappers, essentially, but they're not going to care how many blue flags you wave in their face because they're in a battle of their own. So that's going to mean that these guys who are really cooking through the track here are going to have to be cautious about how they navigate lap traffic because they don't want to get into, a situation where they get caught up and it costs them the podium position, but the lappers are also not going to move by easily. So Paradox has caught Merv and goes down and takes Merv out with him, just launches the bike into the corner. Paradox with the apologetic hand symbol. We all know what that means. Let's keep eyes on Merv and Paradox here. Paradox is pushing hard, taking the inside, opting not to use the berm for reasons we've discussed. Sending it over the double. Keeps it up in the corner. Absolutely railing here. Gets swapped, swaps it, and loses it just before the finish line here. So that gives Merv another cushion. Let's see. Timing and scoring shows Merv 30 seconds down from the lead and in fourth. Johnson and Kinney. What happened to... Man. Who do we have here? Paradox, JJ, and Ripon MX. All in a three-way battle here. Paradox has had some bad luck this race, man. This track is wild. Paradox makes the pass for JJ here, and entering the whoop section, Ripon MX gets a good lead.
For Johnson for the block pass, he's being aggressive.
Oh, and he bounces as soon as spectator curse, man. As soon as we get to Kinney for his pass on Johnson, he bounces it and goes down hard. Let's check in with, see, where is Merv on the track? Yeah, we're going to stick with this battle here between Ripon and JJ for a little bit.
Ooh, Paradox is making his way up. He's catching Kenny. And he was all the way back in 12th, and then he's dropping off, so I went away from him, but he's been putting in the work.
Merv went down again, re-enters the track. Yeah, re-enters the track on the lip of the jump and ends up taking Paradox out with him.
And Paradox got the ghost bike.
Merv knows he belongs up front and is doing everything he can to get there, but he's just not having the best of luck navigating through the obstacles here at Dorno. So let's see. That puts Merv in 6th place. This should put... what has happened to Paradox? Why is he a lap down? Has he already got lapped, or did he miss the finish line somewhere and get a cut? Merv goes down again.
Oh, Merv just took Ripon out. Block pass. Oh, Ripon crashes getting out. Gets ghost ride. Carnage.
I want to keep it on Merv here and talk about him for just a second here. He's had some really good luck in these past 2 rounds at Backyard. He won the race at Unadilla and got 3rd at Washington. So like I said, he knows he belongs up front, but he is just not having any good luck here tonight at Dorno. He currently sits in 6th, 50 seconds behind where he knows he should be, and is in a battle with Paradox here with 7 minutes left in the race. Let's see, was Ripon catching up here to?
Ooh, it looks like Beak is off the track. Heard he wasn't feeling good. Trying to find our leader.
So Merv goes down just before the finish line, which gives the position up to Ripon here. So now we have 4.5 minutes left in the moto, and Ripon is in 5th place with Merv close behind him. Let's see how it
Wolf
pans out.
has a 28-second lead now. Let's see what it is when he passes the line.
So Merv has caught Ripon here as they enter the corner before the scrub table. Let's see what he can make happen here. Jumping over the double, coming into the sweeper corner. Ripon almost goes down but keeps it up. Opts to take the outside line, giving Merv the inside. Let's see when we cross the finish here. So Merv is in 7th. Still in 7th place. Ripon really close behind him. Ripon is in 5th according to timing and scoring, so Merv should have cuts. Ooh, almost goes down. Mike does go down. He's caught up to Mike. He's caught up to Essence. Essence is listed in 6th. Yeah, Merv must have had cuts, so I think realistically he's probably sitting in about 5th right now. It looked like he took Essence out in that bull turn, pins it for the whoops, and tries to make up as much time as he can and put a gap between him and Ripon. He's really got to overcome that cut if he wants to maintain his points, his standing in the C-class points. So goes inside, smart man Merv. These berms are killer. So Kinney with CC Kawasaki is sitting in 3rd. It doesn't look like JJ is very far behind him. The 20-minute moto is almost over, and then of course we will have our 2 laps remaining. Kinney crosses the finish line in 3rd. Let's see where JJ is as soon as timing and scoring updates. So I think JJ's probably going to be about, 24 seconds back on Kinney. I don't know if that's accurate or with cuts, but Kinney has pretty much solidified his 3rd place here. Let's take it back to Merv and see how well he's moving up through the pack here.
Everyone seems to be pretty spread out.
All right. Merv is he's caught up to JJ, so physically Merv should be in fifth right now, trying to make a push for the fourth place position. Oh, come on, Merv, keep it up. Oh, almost goes down, so close. Really trying to catch JJ for these last 2 laps. I don't know if he has a chance at third place for Kenny. I mean, at this point, he's just in damage control mode. His cuts are going to cost him positions, and he's trying to do what he can to push himself up through the pack and gain the points back one by one.
Yeah, Merv is getting closer and closer to JJ. Oh, JJ almost goes down, so they're gonna get real close here. JJ's a little squirrely. Merv made the pass. Now they're coming up to a lapper. JJ goes in hard. They're got down, took him out, then got took out by the lapper. They're both down. They're both stared at each other awkwardly now. Like, what do we do now?
Yeah, we've reset here.
Oh,
Oh, and
hey,
JJ takes
wins
Merv
the
out.
battle again.
Yeah, Merv tried to pass on the outside and got caught up in JJ's rear wheel and goes down. Just can't get a lucky break tonight.
Oh, I bet he's just fuming in his helmet right
And
now.
Essence tried to capitalize on Merv's mistake by getting around him. Hit the roller corner a little too hard and over jumped it and got sent off track. So Merv got lucky there. He almost got passed by Essence, but maintains his position here. Coming into lap traffic, that lapper certainly respected the blue flag, and we appreciate that here at Backyard. Let's take a look at JJ real quick. Paradox overshot the berm before the finish line and literally went back to the hole shot corner. He's got a hard reset.
No.
That is tragic. I think he was so close to ripping and having a battle with him. Let's take a look at our leader here. Figure out where he is on the track.
I've lost Merv. I looked away for 1 second.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick Merv back up on the auto camera and it wasn't working. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like they're still battling.
Yeah,
JJ
he's still really close.
Is really close, but we're getting close to there's only 2 laps to go.
Yeah, our leader should be on the
there.
last lap now. So, you know, in terms of time, Merv's maybe got 2 minutes to catch JJ.
Oh, he's making the move. He's going, oh, and he's down again. He runs in the back of him.
Tried to jump on the inside of him,
Essence is there.
and now Essence goes by too.
Oh, and then Essence goes down.
That corner is the series killer, I swear to you. It's so easy in practice, but so much can happen there during the race. You see Merv tried to cut to the inside of JJ and ended up clipping his bike and going down. Essence tried to avoid the chaos of Merv's slowed rider and went down in the same corner. You know, I don't think much has changed between these 3 riders. JJ maintains his position up front. Merv was behind him, Essence behind Merv. And no matter what they do and try to get up
Oh,
to each
Merv
other,
goes
something keeps
down
happening.
again. This is looking like well, it's saying Kenny's in third. I thought this was the battle for third.
No, JJ's in fourth. Essence is, I think, technically in sixth physically, but Merv's cuts have pushed him back. So, in terms of timing and scoring, Essence sits in fifth, Merv in sixth,
Just when you
and
think that Merv is done catching up to JJ, he's just right there again.
right back on him. That
Yeah.
if you were to put these two together in a timed qualifying practice, I can almost guarantee you that Merv is running faster laps than JJ. So
Oh,
what
he's right
JJ's
there
doing
again.
right here is he's trying to maintain consistency as much as
Oh,
he
and he goes
can and just
down.
not go down. He's doing what Merv should be doing to catch up, but Merv is pushing it over the limit. We're seeing some James Stewart action here out of Merv, and JJ's giving his best Ricky Carmichael impression, just trying to keep it up on two wheels and finish the race, and it's going to pay off for him.
Do you think that Merv could take to be a little more patient? He was, he was. We all know he's faster, but if he would have just waited to capitalize on a mistake, do you think he would have got him?
Yeah, I think if Merv didn't try to
Oh,
push the
Estes
issue,
goes in for. Oh, that was so close.
I think for sure if Merv didn't try to push the issue and just waited for an opening on JJ, that he would have had him a long time ago. But he kept trying to take him in these corners, and we already know how deadly these corners can be. So just a good run by Merv, but a rough one. He finished well for as many obstacles as were thrown his way. So, um, but yeah, congratulations to the C class riders here. So Luz absolutely checked out. I think with the class rebalance, we might see Luz in the B class next week, but we'll see. Just because you're good at one track doesn't mean that you're, a class caliber above on all tracks. So congratulations to Luz. Johnson with the second place finish, and Kenny rounding out the podium. Looks like we're going to follow Paradox here for the remainder of his lap, and then we will record scores and move on to the A class. The A and the B class will be riding on the same track tonight. They will be scored separately. But the A class, the addition to three classes at Backyard has given us three different classes to race. A class being the fastest guys that Backyard MX has to offer. We don't really have enough of them to warrant their own individual racing stream or individual race. So we're going to combine them with the B class, but we will score them separately. So as soon as the C class riders all round out and cross the finish line here, we will record scores and then work on getting the A class riders set up for the next race.
That was a great race. It was carnage.
All right, we're going to take this over to a quick commercial break, and we're going to get the server set up for the A and B class.